Hi guys, my name is Eve from Lullaby Consultant, and today I'm gonna talk about awake times. I'd like to start by sharing some facts about your baby and their sleep pattern that will help you understand why they are not sleeping as good, and it will help you manage not only their sleep, but yours. What do I mean by awake time? So it's the amount of hours that your baby will be awake between naps and between the last nap and bedtime. Be prepared, newborns needs to sleep a lot, and I mean a lot. For some of them, it will wear off after a few weeks, but most newborns will need between 16 and 18 hours of sleep a day. That's a lot. And we want to make sure most newborn, again, will bear about an hour of awake time before they need to go down for a nap or for bedtime. So if the awake time is too long between the naps, your newborn may get overtired and it will be very hard for them to go back down. So look at your baby's sleepy cues, but also look at the clock. And if you have a newborn, don't be surprised if you have time to change a diaper, give a feed, play for a few minutes, and then he or she is already ready for another nap. If the periods of awake times are not changing to suit your baby as they get older, you may encounter some sleep problem, which means that your baby may have a really hard time to nap. They may take short naps. They'll have a hard time to go down at bedtime. They will wake up more often in the middle of the night, and they will sleep for a shorter period of time at night. I'll give you an example. Some family may think that their 4-month-old only need an hour of awake time between each nap. And then they're wondering why suddenly their baby is not taking naps as good. Like their baby were great nappers and then suddenly they're not. And they may think, oh, it's the 4-month regression. When now we know that actually the baby needs to be awake longer. So if your baby is not awake enough, of course, when we put them down for a nap, they are not gonna sleep because they are not tired enough. Another example, and this is something that I really tell my clients all the time, don't compare yourself. If your friend, if their baby at 2 months old was awake for 2 hours, let's say, and it worked for them and they slept great and all that, fantastic. That works for their family, for their baby, great. But there's also that it's really important to understand that each baby is different and find your rhythm, find what works for your baby, find exactly how long your baby should be awake between each nap. It depends on their temperament, their age, how are they developing. There are so many factors that can influence sleep. So please, before comparing yourself with other families, just try to analyze your own lifestyle and what your baby needs, and then try to find the exact awake time for your family and that works for your baby. One last thing, you guys, with all the information that you got today, yes, we want to look at the awake time to make sure that our baby is awake the right amount of time, but we also want to make sure that our baby is not overtired, which means that we don't extend the awake time for too long, because we know that an overtired baby will have a harder time to fall asleep. So let's keep that in mind. Thank you for watching. I hope you got a lot out of this video. If you have any questions, always don't hesitate to call me. My phone number and email right here. Share this video and share the information with other families that needs to sleep. Every parent needs to sleep. Why not? Yeah? So as always, sleeping babies equal happy families. Ciao.